My parents want me to take care of my sister's kid. I, 18, and my twin sister, 18.
Sweetheart, it's an unfortunate thing that they're doing this to you, but I'm gonna put you on a little game. This is really the reason why after my injuries and stuff I got into psychology and all that and started my business and whatnot. Because what I learned is there are some parents, a lot of parents, who keep information away from their kids just to manipulate and control them their entire life. Just so they always have that leverage for them. They just keep them in the dark about stuff just so they can have that type of leverage over them, which is sick and disgusting if you're a parent like that and you know who you are. But let me talk to you, young lady. For one, I wouldn't consider you an adult because you're 18, but you are legal. So that by those circumstances, that means you don't have to abide by anything your parents say. Not a goddamn thing. Now, what are the repercussions for that? In your scenario, they're very good because you have a full ride to a school. So the only thing you really need to do is pack up your stuff while they're at work or wherever they're at or whatever they do, get your things and just go. And matter of fact, I don't even think you have to be like a secret squirrel about it. You could just call the police and be like, listen, you tell them the scenario, they'll let you escort with some of your things out and there'll be no issue, no resolve. Now, how do you go forward with that? Because of the circumstances which you are in, you can emancipate from your parents. And the college will help you. Little do people know that college, when you go on the circumstances like that, colleges will help you get your shit together so you don't have to depend on your parents. Especially in a scenario where you got a full ride. They're definitely going to help you because by societal standards, you are productive. You are a productive citizen for society and you will be in the future. So they'll help you. And in your scenario, because you have a full ride, you don't need the FAFSA money for school. But in your scenario, you take the FAFSA money. And you take it and you find you a financial advisor. I'm going to say something like New York Life. I really enjoy them. Chase is really good. Maybe Navy Federal, places like that. You know, you find people who do financial advising. I'm not a owner, I don't have any stock or anything in New York Life, but I personally like New York Life the most, and they've been around for an extremely long time. It's kind of not even comparison to what other people can do. And you talk to a financial advisor, you tell them your entire scenario. They will help you set up a portfolio in which the student loans you did take out, you'll be able to pay back in full when you graduate. You'll be able to live on campus because you have full rides and full scholarship, and you'll have money in your pocket when you leave out of there. When you talk to a professional financial advisor, and why I said New York Life, because they have certain strict guidelines that everybody has, but it's like the difference between, I don't know, we'll say a house built in 1980 versus a house built now, or a car built in 1962 and a car built now. We know those cars are made of metal and they can stand the test of time versus these cars are like a really hard fiber type of plastic. That's kind of the difference. They still both work, they still do their job, but you're going with something with a little more durability. And the financial advisor will be to help you get all that shit together. So all you need to do is, in your scenario, is what I would do is call the police, get your stuff out, go to the college that's your dream, sweetheart, and understand, and get your financial advisor together and all, etc. and so forth. Find somebody who will help you do that, get that together, and you should be able to live off of that for your entire 4, 5, 6, however long you choose to stay in college. In your scenario, since you already got a full ride, I'd probably go all the way. I'd go get the doctorate so you don't have nothing to worry about. The only thing you really need to concern about as far as media is keeping your grades up. Typically shy girls, what I've seen is shy people who are sheltered, go to college and act buck wild. So you need to keep that focus and discipline that you have right now. Don't let them boys distract you. Don't let anybody distract you, because you're in a scenario where if you you fail or make a major mistake, that's, I'm not gonna say the end of your life, but it'd be very difficult for you to climb back. So you got to stay on that full scholarship and that full ride, and just keep taking the FAFSA money and use it to live off of while you're in school, and use the financial advisor so you don't have a bunch of accumulated debt when you graduate. Like I said, a financial advisor would be to help you even more beneficial than I can, and the college that you chose to accept to go with, if you explain them the scenario, they will help you too. And like I said, you need to just keep your grades up, because you are in a scenario where you have nothing to help you or leverage you once you if you make a major mistake or if you fail. You can always join the military, but I'm pretty sure you're not that type of guy. The other thing you need to accept too is you probably won't ever be able to go back home. You won't be able to go there for Christmas. You won't be able to go there for holidays. You won't be able to go over in the summer. You're effectively on your own. I'm sure you have other family and all that stuff, but you are effectively on your own, and you have to come to terms with that, and you accept that. Part of that money you get, I would use to go to therapy with, so you're not just out here mulling around with depression and so forth, because even though your parents didn't treat you great, there's still some trauma in there that you need to deal with and accept and move forward. And that's pretty much all I got to say about that. But this is for everybody. Stop letting y'all parents and y'all family members ruin y'all goddamn lives. Y'all be out there struggling with these motherfuckers, like that crab in a barrel mentality. It's not just for black people. I've seen it across the board. Y'all let motherfuckers who had 20, 30 plus years on you ruin your entire life, when y'all have so much potential and so much greatness, and y'all need to stop letting them do that and just figure it out, and stop trying to muscle things on your own or figure everything out on your own, because you don't know everything. Nobody knows everything. I have coaches for tons of my life, a lot of aspects of my life, and I know a lot of people that do, and there are just some people who will help you, especially in scenarios like this, because you seem like a good kid. You got your shit together. You didn't do what your sister did. I'm not saying she's a bad person, but they let her get away with a lot, and stupid games play stupid prizes. So that's all I gotta say about that, young lady. Don't let that shit ruin your life. You'll have a struggle. It'll be a little hard time, but in the long term, you will much likely benefit from it, and you will have your parents groveling at your feet.